Hello everyone! The 28th episode of Skibidi Zombie Universe came out a few days ago, and now just 3 episodes later, Monster Up gave us another compilation of all episodes in Season 9. And following his classic strategy, Monster Up also added 2 secret scenes that gave us a lot of material to talk about. And besides that, he also prepared another interactive game for his subscribers, just like he did the last time. And I'll tell you about it as well by the end of this video. So in this video, I'm going to analyze those 2 secret scenes for you, and find all the secrets and Easter eggs in them that you could have missed. So if you're really ready to figure out all the secrets of these additional scenes and what special event did Monster Up prepare for his viewers, then put all your business aside for the next 7 minutes and get your tea and snacks ready. And prepare to watch this video to the end, because I saved the best part for later just as always. Let's go! And before digging into secret scenes, let me remind you to subscribe to my channel, because statistics tell me that only 28% of people who are watching my videos are subscribed to my channel, while more than 70% are staying unsubscribed. So be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons not to miss my new cool analyses. Okay, so if you're subscribed now, let's continue. And the first secret scene starts right after the moment when POV Plungerman takes the blue flash drive out of the fallen TV man's pocket. So after that, we can see the plague doctor with a flask in his hands, which is filled with toxic green liquid. Also, pay your attention to the label on this flask with the word snake on it. And we know that every time a similar flask was showed on the screen, some new character was heavily mutated and upgraded during the plague doctor's experiments. Last time we saw it happening with poor DRILLMAN, who later became a terrible freak who's possessing a black mamba abilities, which makes him a terribly dangerous opponent. And by the way, I remember this guy for a reason, because we saw him once again at the end of the last episode in this season, and I believe that the battle with him won't be easy at all. And now it looks like it's turn for the infected Titan TV man to get his fair share of disgusting upgrades, so let's talk about it step by step. So according to this snake label, I can say that the upgrades that Titan TV man is about to get will be connected to this creature, just like the infected DRILLMAN's abilities were connected to Black Mamba Spider, and the infected TV man's skills were based on bats. And considering how strong the infected Titan TV man was even before all these upgrades, and even before the infection, I'm pretty scared to even imagine what will come for the Alliance in the future episodes. But I'll talk more about it later in this video. So after the shot with the plague doctor observing this apparently brand new flask that he just prepared for his new terrifying pet, a blue flash appears behind his back, which indicates about the appearance of Titan TV Man. And I believe that we are witnessing the exact moment when Titan TV Man teleported away from Titan Clockman, who was ready to cure the infected TV Man of his zombie virus. So Titan TV Man decided not to risk it and just fled to his new terrible master. And as he appears in his lair, we can see that he's pretty hurt based on his facial expression, if I can call it that, of course, and also by how he holds his arm with his right hand with a sword. And once again, we can check out his core, which turned to bright red now when Titan TV Man got turned into zombie. Pretty sick detail, I must say. Then the giant freak opens his mouth and roars pitifully, as if he was complaining to the plague doctor about the current state of events. But thankfully, his master has something to appease his pet, and we already saw it in the beginning of this secret scene. And before giving the flask to the Titan, the plague doctor addresses him with the following words: "They used you, and that's how it ended. It's time to make you stronger so you can destroy the speaker base and Titan Siren."
They used you, and that's how it ended. It's time to make you stronger so you can destroy the speaker base and Titan Siren.
And by the way, in this scene, the plague doctor was voiced out by the YouTuber whose channel is called Hot Sauce Beats. So props to this guy for his really good voice acting. It's really good to see Monster Up cooperating with different Skibidi YouTubers on his series. For example, we already heard Chasing Skylar in a role of the Knight or Mortimerina, who voiced the seductive purple core calling to Plungerman in his dream. Who knows? Maybe he'll hire me as a voice actor someday as well. Okay, but let's get back to the secret scene now. So after pronouncing these words, the plague doctor has one of his fingers point out, and Titan TV Man enthusiastically connects it with his own finger, which is an obvious reference to Michelangelo's legendary painting called The Creation of Adam. And this painting was used as a reference in many other pieces of fiction, and even Skibidi Toilets is no exception, I guess. And this scene means metaphorically that the creation of new modified Titan TV Man will be so grand it's going to be on godlike level even. So meeting the new zombie Titan TV man will be a real challenge for the whole Alliance, and for Speakerman's race specifically, because the Plague Doctor said that the main reason for him upgrading Titan TV man is the attack on Speakerman's base and their Titan Siren. And that made me think of several things at the same time. First of all, we know that the Plague Doctor is insanely angry now because of TV Man's betrayal. And from now on, his zombie stains are getting more and more terrifying and crazy. So after the infected Titan TV Man will get his upgrades, he'll be even more unstoppable and dangerous than the previous peers of the Plague Doctor, like the Bat-like TV Man or Black Mamba DRILLMAN. And in this case, we'd better hope that Titan Siren will be powerful enough to confront such an opponent. And wait, why do I hope for Titan Siren to win, you may ask? I mean, yeah, sure, right now he's another enemy of the Alliance that already tried to finish off G-Man, Titan Cameraman, and Titan Clockman. So why would I want this guy to win against Titan TV Man? And here's the second thing that came to my mind. When I saw the ending of episode 28, I immediately thought of something like, oh heck, does this mean that Speakerman's race and the Alliance will actually join their forces against the Plague Doctor one day? Because this ending scene showed us that not everything is lost, and Speakermen are actually ready for some short ceasefire to fight a common threat together. So the same thing can be applied to the more global scale. And now I see this secret scene where the Plague Doctor basically points out the Speakerman's base as another target of his vile doings, and tells us that Titan Siren is also a target for either destruction or infection for him. Speakermen are not his comrades. He wants them finished and turned into terrible zombie freaks as much as the members of the Alliance. And despite the fact that this idea is absolutely terrifying, it actually gave me a lot of hope. So now it's much more believable to me that the Alliance and Speakerman's race can unite against the Plague Doctor and zombie virus in general. And if this really happens, then the future of this series has a potential to be really bright. And now let's take a look at the second secret scene that starts in the middle of the ending scene of the last episode in this season. While the POV was fighting for his dear life on the train, we can see the Plague Doctor yet again, who's observing the whole thing from farther distance. And then no other than the infected DRILLMAN appears near him, which means that this scene happened seconds before the POV fell into the hole in the train's roof, and that it was the Plague Doctor who unleashed his lesser pet onto these guys with one specific goal. Because when he turns to the DRILLMAN, he says the following words, "Go and get me a flash drive!" And then both of them disappear in the stream of black fog.
Go and get me a flash drive.
And do you remember how in my analysis of episode 28 I wondered who was moving in a state of this black fog? Back then I assumed that it could have been the Plague Doctor himself, because we already saw him doing it before. But now when I saw that DRILLMAN possesses this ability as well, there's no doubt that it was him who was moving to the train in this state of black fog, while the Plague Doctor moved somewhere else. But it was not the end for this secret scene, actually. Because a few seconds after the Plague Doctor leaves the scene, we hear some powerful stomps getting closer to us, and then we see a huge body part of the Red Titan DRILLMAN. And to tell you honestly, it looks more like a dinosaur's foot. And I think that I even saw a similar shot in one of older animated movies about dinosaurs, but unfortunately I forgot its exact name. Well anyway, the closer appearance of this guy didn't surprise me at all because we already saw him in the distance by the end of episode 28, where the POV plungerman was chasing the speakerman on the airboard who stole the blue flash drive everyone is craving for so much. And I already asked Monster Up for some details about his character, and he told me that this is a new red version of Titan DRILLMAN, which was hinted to appear for a really long time in the series. He also added that it's a completely different DRILLMAN that has connections with the infected Titan DRILLMAN, and that for now he's on nobody's side in this war as he simply has no interest in fighting, because was taken into this world with force, so he has no motivation to take part in this confrontation, so he may be considered to be some kind of anti-hero. So his closer appearance in this secret scene was really intriguing to me. Did that mean that he was secretly observing the Plague Doctor? Could that mean that he actually has some grudge against him, or maybe it was just a coincidence? Was he observing the train because he wants to help the POV in there? Or maybe he needs the flash drive as well. I hope that I get some answers to these questions after the next episode will be released. And before I'll finish this video, I'd like to say a few words about this cute little interactive game that Monster Up introduced to us once again. And just like it was in the previous time, it is about finding the exact number of YouTubers' references in this compilation video. And although I found all these YouTubers for you in my analysis of Season 8, I don't want to spoil all the fun for you, so try to find all the references yourselves this time. And don't forget to write a comment with the number of YouTubers you found in Moster Up's comment section. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and he will highlight you in his next episode. And that was all for today. Write in the comments below about how excited you are to see the next episode, in order to find out what will happen to Titan Clockman and the Knight. And be sure to subscribe to my channel, so you will not miss my new videos. And also to my Discord, where you can contact me directly and get lots of info for my subscribers only. And that was me, Ice a Toilet. See ya!